Hello, fans. We're going to take a look at the Antec 2 Cool 140 Blue. This is an old one from them. And they actually rivet these things shut. I had a hard time getting them open, but there are rivets right there. This is what it looks like. Now, one of the reason it's called a 2 Cool is because this fan comes with a switch for changing the speed. It's a 2-position switch, hence 2 Cool. I know, not terribly creative, but creative enough, anyways. And as you can see, that's what it looks like for the lighting. Kind of cool look like this. I think that's a little bit different than a lot of other fans. They just tend to have that kind of simple effect on them, but this one somehow manages to, at least for the camera, it's not so much for me. I mean, I do see like multiple sections here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8 sections I can see on this side, but it's not as intense as you can see in the recording. So, but it is nice. It is different. That's for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and listen to it. Are you ready to rotate? This fan has one of the lowest noise profiles I've heard as far as like the tone. It's really down there in octaves. I'm going to turn this around. Oh no. No, don't do that. Now I do hear a noise. I'm not sure what it is. I'm assuming it's the bearing. Hear how low that is? I think that's a harmonic resonance right now. Now this is on the low setting, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it to high setting now and get it down to the minimum speed that it'll handle so we can hear it on high setting. Oh no, I got too low. Okay, there we go. I can still hear that noise. It definitely is the bearings. There are some harmonic resonances as well. Another one. Another one. Another one. So if harmonic resonances are going to bother you, this is not the fan to choose because it's got frequent harmonic resonances depending on what RPMs you get to. Come on, stop falling over. So I wouldn't, if you don't mind about that, then that's fine. As far as pressure is concerned, I would say it's right about there. So about 1 millimeter of pressure. It doesn't give that information on the packaging, unfortunately. But I would guess somewhere in the area of 1 millimeter of static pressure. So I would say, this is good for a case fan and probably okay for some of the lesser air coolers, but really it doesn't have very much static pressure. So I would just prefer to use it on a case for intake or exhaust. Let's take a look at those specs. Okay, so the Antec 2Cool 140 Blue, and I think that's the only thing they have for this as far as a model is concerned. It's a $7 fan, and given that you get two different speeds, one of which is very, very quiet, and the other is also pretty quiet, and if you're looking for an exhaust fan, this is a decent choice. I got this on Performance PCs. CEROHS and AQ3, which is not something I've ever heard of before for certifications. Made in China, 140 by 25 millimeters, 3-year warranty. It's got 4 blue LEDs, 140 grams, 9 blades, 125 millimeters between mounting holes, 800 to 1200 RPMs, 33.6 to 58.9 CFM of airflow. And again, the static pressure is not indicated, but I would say it's somewhere around 1. 21.8 decibels for the low end, for the maximum on the low setting, and 26 for the maximum on the high setting. 47 centimeter long fan cable, no daisy chaining or sleeving. It's a 3-pin DC connector, sleeve bearing, unfortunately. 12 volts, 3.6 watts, and 0.3 amps. No indicators of direction of rotation or flow, but it turns in a clockwise direction. It does come with four fan bolts, as well as the 2-speed switch and a 2-pin to Molex D 7 centimeter long adapter for powering it by the power supply. Thank you to Grindler, aka Lawrence Abrams, who is the owner of Bleeping Computer, for consenting to allow me to put my results in text form on Bleeping Computer's forums, as well as linking to my videos. Please visit Bleeping Computer, support them, make use of them. They're a valuable resource that's been around for 20 years, and they deserve support. They have lots of resources. You can learn about cybersecurity from them. You can get help with malware on your computer. You can get help with all kinds of stuff. They have a range of volunteers who help people who come there for advice, and they're very knowledgeable people for the most part, and some of them are very, very, very helpful. Old Todd has been very helpful to me over the years that I have asked for input on things, and so thank you to Bleeping Computer. Thank you to the volunteers on Bleeping Computer. Also, thank you to my peers on other tech forums who are so kind as to provide me with input, suggestions, feedback, and so on. I really appreciate it, but my greatest thanks goes out to Bleeping Computer because you are my text home, I guess you could say. All right, thanks also to all my viewers and subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.